Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around.
Just have a good time, that's the important.
Let the Christmas spirit ring.
My little ding-a-ling.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
Yes, it's the Rock and Gold Year's Christmas special. Fun in the snow with the stars of yesteryear. And with music as the top names in pop belt out all your festive favorites. So come and join the Rock and Gold Year's Christmas party, because sometimes Christmas comes early.
Our Christmas party starts at Anfield in the winter of '72. The visitors, Derby County, played an early version of the Christmas tree formation with Big Roger Davis up front. Liverpool had dropped Phil Thompson to the subs bench, but the rest of the team were out in the cold. The linesman wore orange, and orange was the colour of the ball.
For 11 is Powell, McGovern, Hughes. Toshak is offside. Linesman had his flag up. Disappointment written all over John Toshak's face. Smith to Highway. Player who's more handicapped than most by these conditions. Davis. And blocked, but it's gone in. Good break by Davis. Hit it very hard, and although Clement's got his body in the way. Cormac with this throw in for Liverpool. Keegan shaking off Nish. Toshak! They don't come much better than that in any sort of conditions. John Toshak's 17th goal this season, only his 30th game. Tom. And here's Toshak again. Well saved, Bolton. Could easily have been 2 in a minute for John Toshak, but Bolton bravely and speedily came out.
On Christmas Eve I pray for Superman. You know I really long for a man to do the things he says that he can. Just what I always wanted. Now I don't want someone who talks attentively, but he must have $1,000,000 notes and spend them on me. Oh, just what I always wanted. Oh, just what I always wanted. Said he was giving me the world at my feet. I put it in my diary. We travel everywhere from Eastern to Crete. He said the trip would tire me. Now I don't need a Dior dress with all the trappings. Let me see what's underneath the Christmas wrapping. Oh, just what I always wanted. Oh, just what I always wanted.
Well, now the details of our competition, and it's important that you've got pen and paper ready throughout the programme as we introduce each of the pantomime characters, who are, of course, well-known footballers from here in the North West. What you've got to do is guess their true identities. And listen very carefully to the clues, which are in the answers put by our Master of Ceremonies, Dennis Law.
Some people would say our first guest has moved on to better things once he's found his magic lamp. Come in, Aladdin. Tell me, Aladdin, how did you get here?
I just followed my genie 100 miles north up the M6.
And are you glad you stayed with him?
Yes, because now I'm with the top laundry in the land. By the way, have you anything for a tickly tash?
I haven't actually. Has anybody got anything for a tickety? No way. So how did you show your gratitude?
I just said thanks a million.
Well, has the magic lamp fulfilled all your wishes?
Yes, because now I've been granted a trip to Spain.
Oh, lovely. Hey, don't lift that. You might let Elton escape.
Hello again. Well, not quite the programme we had planned for you this afternoon, but a very exciting one nevertheless. We had hoped to cover the First Division match at Anfield between Liverpool and Leeds, but when that was called off yesterday morning at 10 o'clock, our outside broadcast unit worked miracles to set up at Turf Moor, where the match between Burnley and Fulham was made possible yesterday by groundsman Roy Oldfield.
Well, this morning there was about a covering of 2 inches of snow all over the field, and I had to decide whether to get the snow off or roll it. And I think rolling out give us a better surface and some sort of grip for the lads' studs kind of thing.
Here was a match short on Christmas spirit, in which an on-loan Howard Gale found the referee determined to play Scrooge, but watch out for a real Christmas cracker from Leighton James.
Holloway and Overson up in the penalty area as the corner is taken. James in low with the left foot. And a lot of bodies in there, and Burke scores! Greenaway trying another one. Maybank the header. Tony Gale the shot. Tony Gale scores. Maybank. Burke. James dummied the shot and makes the goal. That was really beautifully done.
Troubles, it's Christmas. Make this Christmas bright. Carols singing, bells are ringing. Santa comes tonight. Forget the troubles and worries. Kick them out the door. Don't look back. Come on in. We just played some more.
McAteer's cross, McGinley's partner scores a goal, and he's broken the ice on a frosty Ayrton Park.
Colin Crompton, can I ask you what you thought of the game?
I thought the game was very good indeed. I really thought the whole match was excellent. You could tell by looking at the crowd the way they were clapping and stamping their feet all the way through the match.
What do you think they found so exciting?
They weren't excited, they were cold.
Christmas was always a time when the stars of Showbiz would break off from their own festivities to brighten up ours with stories and jokes.
Hamburger 1, fish fingers 2, cologne 3, aftershave 4. And 2 of the players were sent off from Cologne's team for showing dissent.
I've still got a job to do at Nottingham Forest. I'm not only going to make them the best team in the world, I'm going to catch Robin Hood for them.
Why I became a Liverpudlian, really, I suppose, was because of Billy Liddell. He was the idol when I was a kid, and really, they didn't have another idol till you came along, and you were the most idol player I ever saw in my life.
Wonderful, wonderful. Jimmy Tarbuck liked him. He's about as funny as Toothache. He's to show business what Lionel Blair is to rugby league.
Which team impressed you most?
Which one's that?
Well, these 2 teams. I mean, it's
Summerby's team, of course.
Summerby's team.
He was going to have an operation on that nose, but Wimpy's wouldn't do the scuffle.
Evil
Well, here's somebody who's really made his mark this season. Come in, Dick Whittington. I must say I like your cat. Are you fond of animals?
Yes, my favourite is a seal. And I also like whales.
Well, where do you keep them?
Well, now I spend most of my time round the pool. There are lots of big fish there.
So now you're off to London. It's a long way to walk.
Yes, but I missed out on a much longer trip last weekend.
Perhaps you'd better be on your way.
Yes, people think I'm in a hurry, so I must dash.
Well, bye, Dick, and all the best on your way to London. Don't forget to give your moggy some milk.
Temperatures in the 1970s were so cold that almost all footballers grew beards to try to keep the heat in, but even that was useless in the Potteries in the icy winter of 78.
Looks very much as though during the week Stoke have calculated the way to play on this pitch. Irvine and the first goal. Well, that just bears it out. McGraty to Kendall. Kendall looking as confident as anybody on this pitch. A lot of experience, and experience counts when the conditions are difficult. Crooks, good control. And on goes Irvine, and his second goal. And what a very good goal it was too.
2-0 at half-time, but Stoke were about to have victory snatched from their grasp by a cold-hearted referee.
We just had the announcement now that Mr. Morrissey has decided that the ground is unsafe for play and he has abandoned the match, and so Oldham are reprieved with Stoke City leading them by 2-0.
It was only a winter's tale, just another winter's tale. And why should the world take notice of one more love that's failed? A love that could never be, though it meant a lot to you and me. On a worldwide scale, we're just another winter's tale.
After the break, there's more fun in the snow, there's music from the kick-off choir, and find out why the ref had no option but to delay the start of this game.
Welcome back to Hillsborough, where the start of the second half has been delayed because we look to the right-hand goal. Pat Jennings is having problems because some so-called supporters are pelting snowballs out at him, and there's no way the game can restart until the police do something about that. Jack Charlton is going out to plead with the crowd behind the goal to stop this senseless attack on the goalkeeper. The referee has gone back now towards the centre circle. He thinks perhaps that if we start the game, then things will go on as normal. One has sympathy for the Arsenal goalkeeper. And those are pretty frozen, those snowballs.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and you won't just begun.
Christmas is traditionally the time of peace on earth and goodwill to all men. Old rivalries are set aside as the players gather round the Christmas tree for the telling of tall tales.
Lou, is Christmas a time for practical jokes among the players?
Well, not really. Vic Hallam, have you any outstanding Christmas memories of the past?
Not really, as far as Christmas is concerned.
And then it's time for some carolling. The man with the baton is the FA's Jimmy Armfield, but I wonder how many other faces still ring a bell.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh,
football's absolutely impossible in these conditions.
I waited for you winter long. You seem to be where I belong. It's all illusion anyway.
But by the early 80s, the golden age of snowbound soccer was drawing to a close. More and more grounds were installing undersoil heating. Alone among the major clubs, Manchester United stood out, arguing that postponed matches were actually popular with their fans.
What you've got to remember is that a lot of our supporters do travel very long distances on a Saturday to come and watch us. And if the roads are bad and the surrounds of the grounds are bad, then it's not being fair to them, by asking them to travel in bad weather, even though the pitch may be in good order.
But there was more to it than that. On the odd time Old Trafford was playable, United figured even the hardest southern sides could easily be swept aside.
So McElroy to take the corner and swing it in towards Jennings. And McQueen heads in! Gordon, nice little touch for Wilkins. And Wilkins a good early ball. And it's Thomas who benefits. Jennings has come out and got a hand to it, but Jordan will score. And that is 2-0. All made by a beautiful bit of vision by Ray Wilkins. Makari. And Thomas has made a break into a good position and played it across. And Jordan has won it back from Devine and is then bowled over from behind, and that is a penalty. Pat Jennings, who saved a few facing him, he's not going to save that one. Perfect penalty.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. It's Saint.
Beautifully done. Well, tell me, darling, will you be going to the ball?
Yes, but I might not get a dance. There's a great deal of competition.
Oh, have you met your Prince Charming yet?
Yes, but I told him you'd be in safe hands.
That's a lovely dress. Is that your favourite colour?
Not really. I'm usually seen in green.
Well, girls, you're absolutely magnificent tonight. I wish you a beautiful evening.
Well, now it's time we went on to more football, more action. That comes, as I told you at the beginning, from the First Division. It's a game between Coventry City and Everton, a game played in Coventry on a pitch that was half covered in snow. Commentator Hugh John.
McSoup aiming for Thompson. Wallace and drop for. Good shot. Super goal. Early ball going for Thompson. Yes, he got there, and he scored the goal. 2-0. Dobson steaming after this ball. Looking for Lyons. And a shot from Thomas. Richard Holton. Right. And... that was Andy King eventually. Well. McDonald then. Billy Wright, a missed kick. Wallace got the touch. A missed kick again. Thompson, Powell, and Hunt. And free. Free it is. Thomas. Good ball on for Dobson. Latchford, the goal from Lyons. 3-1. Now Wright. Goal enlivening. Everton. King. Awkward ball. Good goal. Bob Latchford. Yes. 3-2.
It's the record no soccer fan will want to be without. Kick-Off Records proudly present the very best of Hugh Johns. 20 golden greats from the great man with the golden voice.
And a chip. Yes! That was as cool as a cucumber.
All your old favourites are collected on one record for the very first time. Remember, Gilchrist Goes West?
It's a red one. It's a red one. And Gilchrist has gone west.
Memorable moments from more than 30 years of commentary, including the classic El Rey Pelé.
What a beautiful goal from Pelé! El Rey Pelé!
Enjoy hits like No, Yes, No, Yes.
Yes! No. No.
That's a naughty one.
It's a naughty one. That's law.
It's the ideal Christmas present for football fans of all ages.
Twinkle toes, Gary Owen. Little tickle here, little tickle there.
The very best of Hugh Johns is not available in the shops.
A seasonal scenario on the edge of the Pennines, representative of so much of the country, but Oldham's Boundary Park, an oasis of green, is able to provide Boxing Day entertainment for those who need relief from the excesses of the previous day.
By 1981, Oldham too had installed undersoil heating, but the resulting match would only warm the hearts of Blackburn Rovers fans.
Fazakerley with the back header, Garner with the goal. Laid off by Bell for Brotherston. Here's Bell, Stonehouse in the middle, and Stonehouse makes it two. Fazakerley again working on the near post. And it's Bell.
Games now were being played even in the bleakest midwinter.
Here's Kidd. What a beautiful goal! It brought Malcolm Allison off the bench, and it has brought the City fans to their feet, and well it might.
In 1982, even Old Trafford, the home of good snow, put in the pipes. Players everywhere shaved off their beards, and the orange ball passed into football history.
And a very sad end to our last full programme before Christmas.
All right, we've got to wrap up now. Thanks very much, Colin.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thermostat.
From all of us, it's a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
We'll leave the last word tonight to the Jimmy Armfield Singers.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And when those blue snowflakes start falling, there's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But ever blues, blue, blue, blue Christmas.